Carol! How long are you going to be so stubborn? You haven't been home for a week! Where the hell are you?
Huh? What are you saying?
Like I keep saying, how long are you going to be so unreasonable and stay away from home? You leave your husband all alone for a week, no doing the household work or cooking. What's up? When I get home from work, there's no dinner prepared. The bed's not even made up. The laundry's not done. You haven't taken out the trash. The dishes are piling up in the sink. I'm going crazy here. Because of you, all I eat is instant noodles and fast food crap. After showering, there are no clean towels because you're not doing the wash. I mean, the whole house is full of dust and there's trash all over the place. And my shirt's all wrinkled. Because of your laziness, I'm going through hell. You know that? I can't believe you would treat your husband this way. Don't you feel any remorse?
Are you being serious? Is this a joke? Not coming home, not doing the laundry? Ryan, you're the one who kicked me out, remember? As I recall, you're the one who cheated on me with that girl half your age. You said you were gonna dump me and live with her. Don't tell me you forgot all that.
That doesn't absolve you from doing the housework. Cleaning, laundry, and cooking, that's all your job. You're completely weaseling out of your responsibilities.
Wait a sec. You did say never to come back home again. I never want to see your face again, is what you said. I remember it as clear as day. I can't even get into the house. How the hell am I supposed to do the house chores?
That's your problem. You should figure it out. You're the housewife, not me. Don't blame it on not being able to get in the house.
You did take my house key, or should I have broken in? How could I do the housework if I can't get in? You're really talking nonsense. Are you okay? Maybe you should see a doctor.
Just because you want to weasel out of your duties as a housewife, don't try and pull a fast one on me! Anyways, get over here right away and start doing some work for a change! First off, start cleaning up this pigsty! Oh yeah, and second, do the laundry! I don't have any clean clothes left! Get everything done by the time I get home! Got that?
Not a chance. Why would I even do that?
You're my wife, for God's sake! A wife's responsibility is to her husband. She must do everything he asks. Don't you even know that? I really can't believe you would neglect your duties to your husband. Besides, where the hell are you? Don't tell me you're at some guy's house. If you're two-timing me, I'll never forgive you.
Who are you talking about here? Don't put me in the same category as you. FYI, I'm with my folks. I explained the whole situation to them and they told me to come home. I'm not planning to stay for long, but for now.
How old are you? Still relying on your folks? Sheesh. I always thought your parents spoiled you. That's why you turned out to be such an irresponsible housewife who can't even do simple house chores.
Huh? You really should see a shrink. What? I can't believe this is how you turned out. I thought your folks were such good people. Why did you turn out to be such a jerk? Maybe I was wrong about them.
Don't you go criticizing my folks! Ignoring your own faults and blaming my folks! Unbelievable!
I should have recorded what you just said and played it back for you. Besides, I wasn't bad-mouthing your folks. It was you I was trashing. You keep saying to do the housework, but you say the place is a pigsty. You have no clean clothes, no food. Do it yourself, why don't you? You've been living for 30 years. Don't tell me you can't cook or clean at all. Before we got married, you lived alone. How the hell did you survive? I mean, what were you eating all those years before we married?
You always change the subject like that. All that has nothing to do with what we're talking about. You keep this up and I've got plans myself.
Oh, yeah? What plans? I bet you. It's a plan dreamed up by a two-timing jerk with a warped mind. I would love to hear that plan.
Shut the hell up! You never cease to shut your trap! Don't think you can go on being so defensive and condescending toward me! Listen up, and listen closely! I'm going to send you the divorce papers! Take a good look at it when it arrives, and think long and hard about your disobedience! And do a little soul-searching! It will do you good. Oh, okay, I get it! No sweat! Be on the lookout for it! I'll take a long, hard look at it, and do a bit of navel-gazing. Carol! Answer me! What's taking so long? Do the house chores! It's been a month! How long do you intend to leave the cleaning and cooking to me?
Huh? We've been divorced for a while now.
Huh? What? What are you babbling on about? Forget all that! Just get home and start cleaning and cooking for God's sake!
Okay, my turn. What are you blabbing on about? As I said, we're already divorced. Those papers you sent, I signed and sent them in. They've been approved. We're no longer related. Strangers. Got it?
So what? What's that got to do with anything? Divorce and house chores are two different things. Stop giving me the runaround! Get back here and start cleaning! The whole house stinks to high heaven! I can't stand it!
Huh? Are you nuts? I really do think you need a shrink. Once again, we're divorced. We're not husband and wife. We're total strangers. Get that through your thick skull.
And once again, that and house cleaning, cooking, and all that, it's a separate matter. Even if we were officially divorced, being husband and wife will never change. For the last month, you just shirked your household duties and had fun. This is criminal.
I really don't understand what you're saying. Okay, let me get this straight. We're divorced, but I'm still your wife. How does that work exactly? This is how I see it. Divorce means no longer a wife and no longer a husband. Pretty simple, in my honest opinion. Divorce also means I have no obligation to clean or cook for you. Can you not even understand that?
But you still want to remain my wife, right?
Huh?
When I told you to leave, you left without complaining. Even now, I lied to you and you answered me right away. In the back of your mind, you still feel you're my wife, right? It's because you still love me, right? I know you can be quite stubborn, but since I'm such a nice guy, I'll forgive you. So, get back here immediately and start cleaning! Oh yeah, for tonight's dinner, I'm in the mood for some beef stew.
I really have no idea what you're talking about. Are you okay? Maybe you need more than a shrink. Maybe you should be institutionalized. I can call them for you if you want.
Admit it! You still love me! You apologize and all will be forgiven. So, what I'm saying is, get back here!
I signed those divorce papers because I don't want to go back. Do you even know the meaning of divorce? It means two people stop being husband and wife and become complete strangers. Therefore, it means I have no moral imperative to clean or cook for you. Is that clear enough for you?
Huh? Why? You're my wife! A wife has an obligation to her husband! Cleaning and cooking are part of that! You married me because you love me, right? When you become a bride, my wife, it's obvious that you clean and cook for him! You do love me, don't you?
Okay, let's lay it out loud and clear. So it gets through that bird brain of yours. I do not love Brian any longer. I hate that guy. I have decided to quit being his wife. I will no longer clean and cook for him. And I will not be returning, ever. I will do zero for this guy, even if he asked. I will also no longer meet or talk to Brian ever again. Was that clear enough for you? Do you want me to use all caps?
How? Why? How could you say that? How could you say you want to quit? You're crazy!
You're the guy who has the room reserved at the mental institute. A disgraceful guy like you. A guy who has an affair with a girl half his age. Who wouldn't despise a guy like that? I have no time or energy to waste with a lowlife like you.
Then, if you're gone, who's gonna do all the cooking and cleaning? At this rate, the house is gonna get worse!
That has nothing to do with me. We're divorced, complete strangers. Do it yourself for a change. Oh yeah, get your young girlfriend to do it.
I split up with her 2 weeks ago. She said she no longer wanted to live in such a pigsty. It's all your fault!
Huh? Which part of what you just said is my fault? Was it the part where the ex-wife didn't do the house cleaning so your girlfriend would be happy? That part? And do you think your girlfriend would want to live in a house where the ex-wife cooks and cleans? If she did, she needs to be institutionalized too.
Please shut up! Why the hell did you submit those divorce papers? Nobody in their right mind would submit those papers!
Let me think. Not. You have a fling with a young girl, and then send me divorce papers. Seems obvious. A lot easier than me dragging it out forever.
What? Why don't things go my way? Give me a break, this!
Why did you even think that things would go your way? That's what I can't understand. Really bizarre if you ask me. Oh yeah, almost forgot. Waiting for the divorce settlements to come through. Monthly could definitely use it. If you don't play, it comes out of your monthly salary. The courts decided. If that happens, well, the company will find out all about your infidelity. Would not look very good.
Why? I said I split up with that girl! Why do we have to pay this divorce settlement?
Well, you were having an affair while we were together, so, you know. Just because you broke off with her recently, that just won't fly. So, waiting for that first payment. See ya.
Hey, wait a second! We can't just break up like this! We should talk it out more! After all, we're husband and wife!
No, we're not. Get it through your head, Brian. Holy crap! Okay then, goodbye!
Wait, Carol, don't! Carol!
After that conversation, he kept trying to contact me, practically every day. But I mentioned the word stalker, and he toned down his rhetoric a bit. One time, he came barging into my parents' place screaming and yelling, but my dad quickly put him in his place and shooed him away. He eventually left with his tail between his legs. I heard that even to this day, his house is a complete mess. A total pigsty. He is apparently eating fast food every day and gained considerable weight. On top of that, his place is such a mess he's not even bothering to take showers. I hear that neighbors are even complaining about the garbage and smell coming from his place. It's only a matter of time before the cops show up. Well, as long as I get the divorce settlement, I really don't give a damn.
Hey, Sandy! Can't remember the last time we talked. I guess it's been close to 7 years. A long time ago, but strangely short. Kinda weird.
Excuse me? Who is this?
Come on, Sandy! It's me, Warren! I guess my ID changed, so you didn't recognize me.
Huh?
Warren! Come on! You know! Your ex-boyfriend? Wait a sec. Maybe I got that wrong. Maybe I should have said, your former lover! Ha ha ha!
Are you having a mental breakdown? That doesn't seem to be very important, so goodbye.
Hey, wait up! This is important. You shouldn't jump to conclusions like that.
Okay, so what's this about?
Well, I thought I would give you another chance. Get back together again.
Huh?
See what I mean? Very important.
I just can't see it.
What?
7 years ago. As I recall, it was when I was 26 and you said kinda iffy dating a girl approaching 30, lol. And wasn't it you who dropped me and went for that 18-year-old?
Oh, yeah, well, I was pretty young back then.
You're 5 years older than me. You are delusional.
A guy's age is different from a woman's. A guy in his 30s is in his prime. A woman in her 30s, well, you know.
Then why do you want to get back together with me? Right now, I'm way over your prime. I'm 33 heading into the mid-30s range. Really not for you. I hope you're not thinking that suddenly I stopped aging at 26 or something.
Come on, I'm not that delusional. Man, you never change with your snappy comebacks. Brings back memories.
Are we all done here?
Hey, wait a second. What are you saying?
I'm not getting back together with you, so our little conversation is over, is what I'm saying.
Please, just wait. It's been so long. Least you can do is indulge me for just a bit longer.
I really don't have time for this.
Come on, have a little spirit. You should let yourself go and let these wonderful Marys carry you to nostalgic paradise.
You really do have a screw loose.
Huh? That's not a very nice thing to say. Oh well, that's what I like about you, Sandy.
Maybe more than one screw.
Oh yeah, after you broke up with me, you got transferred, right? I heard you got assigned to the headquarters in New York.
Yeah, what's that got to do with anything?
Well, me too. I moved to New York with that girl. You know, the 18-year-old.
Yeah, I know.
Figured you would.
Obvious, isn't it? I was working on the same floor and you guys worked in the section right next door. That young girl, wasn't her name Leslie? You said you guys were headed to New York with love or some such nonsense. I remember you guys all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, prancing over to the boss and submitting your resignations. I'm positive I saw a rainbow and endless fields of flower around you idiots.
Is that right? Wow, I didn't realize we looked so happy.
Actually, it was the worst cringe fest imaginable.
I see. Wow, I didn't realize. You were all so envious of us. But sorry about that.
Right. Actually, I'm putting on my best Cruella de Vil act.
I get the impression you missed me. Just could not forget me, right?
I just eyed-rolled so hard, I think I hurt myself. That hokey-pokey attitude you took when you handed in your resignation was uncalled for.
Yeah, well, I was pretty young at the time.
Yeah, you were 31. Not exactly a fresh-faced kid.
Come on, give me a break. That's all in the past. I've grown up since then. Rest assured.
You know, I really don't care one way or another what you're doing now.
Don't be so grumpy. I never grow tired of your creative comebacks, but I can just see that grumpy face right now. So cute.
What do you want?
Huh?
What's the reason you contacted me?
Reason?
You do realize it's been 7 years. We split up because of infatuation with age, and I'm 33 years old now. And you want to get back together. I just can't get my head around what you want from me.
Yeah, well, I suppose I got a little fed up with young girls. For one, we just can't seem to communicate on the same level. Plus, our values, financial and otherwise, are just not on the same wavelength. But what's more, she cheated on me.
Oh, I see.
Well, Leslie said she wants a younger guy, better looking. She says I'm too old for doing you know what.
Oh, yeah? Leslie is, what, 25 now? And you're 38. Yeah, I can see where the energy level could be a bit incompatible.
That's about it. Pathetic, I know. I recently split up with her.
Uh-huh.
So, the timing was perfect, so I figured I would get back together with you. We're both in our 30s, and a 5-year difference is normal. What's more, you're 33, way past your prime as a woman. You're probably pretty agitated that you can't get married at this age.
So, you're suddenly here to rescue me?
For you, I bet it's a godsend. Admit it. Okay, so let's discuss the details. Give me your address. I'll be right over.
Huh? Why?
Why? Because I'm going to start living with you from today.
I'm already married.
Come on, Sandy, don't be so stubborn.
I'm not being stubborn.
Like I said, this is the perfect time and an opportunity of a lifetime. I understand that we've been apart for 7 long years and you've longed to be with me, but those long and lonely years will blow away after a hot and romantic night with me.
Sorry, did I just roll my eyes out loud?
Come on, no more of your silly comebacks. Hey Sandy, be true to yourself. Imagine yourself all these years thinking about me, longing for me. Come on, don't hesitate. Let yourself go and jump into my arms.
Not even worth rolling my eyes.
Huh?
You're sick.
Sandy, can't be true to yourself, huh?
I've been trying to be candid as I can possibly be. My true feelings are just not getting through to you. You're the one roaming around in your own little fantasy land, spewing nonsense.
Fantasyland? Come on! I'm saying I'm willing to marry a 33-year-old woman! A great opportunity! At this rate, you'll be living in retirement all alone and nobody to talk to!
I got all that covered. Thanks for your concern.
You're in a dire situation. That's why I'm willing to take you back. Be more open-hearted in your approach to life.
Hey, clean the wax out of your ears. As I said, I'm married. Why are you brushing it off?
Huh? No way! You'll definitely not find too many guys clamoring to marry a 33-year-old past her prime woman!
I've had 7 years. Plenty of time to find a guy. Besides, there are plenty of women in their 30s that are getting married. You're way behind the times.
But they're different! You've been lusting after me for years!
That's what I'm talking about.
About what?
Who said that? Who said I was longing for you, lusting after you?
Huh?
I'm saying, did someone say I was lusting after you for the past 7 years?
Well, our hearts are forever linked. No need to verify our love for each other.
Our hearts forever linked? That link was forever hacked off the moment we broke up.
Come off it! No way!
Okay, one last chance. I'm married, joined in holy matrimony, hitched. How many ways must I say it before you get it through your thick skull?
No way.
I also had 3 children.
Huh? Huh? Kids? 3 kids? Seriously?
Oh, now I get a reaction out of you?
But why? Why'd you have kids? You love me and you go ahead and have kids with another guy? How could you? Why'd you do it? Just because you're afraid of spending your retirement years alone doesn't mean you can throw away your life.
Wow, am I hearing you right? I fell out of love with you a long time ago. The moment we broke up, our love crashed and burned. Extinct. Kaput.
You're not serious.
I have no intention of getting back together with you, even if it was the end of the world.
Jeez, really?
You are really gonna have to do something about that rainbow-colored fantasy land you're living in.
This is not happening. Do you realize I have nowhere to live? I'm homeless.
What are you talking about?
Well, after I quit, I had a hard time getting another job. But Leslie got a job right after we moved to New York. No problem. Being so young, she just assimilated into the whole big city scene. It was like I was caught in this twilight zone. I gradually lost confidence in myself and grew weary of even going out.
Oh, I get it. So Leslie was working and you just stayed home and sponged off her. I'm starting to see the picture. On top of that, she dropped you and kicked you out of the house. That about right?
That's not quite right.
Oh, okay. Were you more like a gigolo then?
That's even worse!
You always shun words that you find inconvenient. You never had the intention to work hard. All you wanted was to live off someone. I bet Leslie felt her career and her life were jeopardized by your presence and just severed ties to save herself. Understandable, IMO. It's not my place to say, but it's a miracle that she was able to last 7 years.
But, you know, I was only trying to...
Hold that thought. You realize you are approaching 40, right?
Huh?
You're 38, out of a job, no home. What the hell are you going to do? Or do you have some reason you can't find a job?
It's not that.
If you're at the end of your rope or whatever, go back to your parents' place or something.
Yeah, but when I quit my job and came to New York, my folks were against it. I cut ties with them a long time ago.
Then go out and find a job.
You make it sound so easy. I have no skills. I don't know what I could do.
You sound like a spoiled little kid. For God's sake, you're a middle-aged dude.
Yeah, but you know, it's the fact that I have nowhere to stay.
Oh, yeah?
Hey, Sandy, can I stay at your place for a couple of nights?
You do realize you sound demented. Of course not.
If your husband doesn't like it, I could go to him with you and beg him. Yeah, let's do that. Give me your address.
No way you're staying over.
Huh?
I have no intention of asking my husband anything.
But please.
Besides, I'm not even New York anymore.
What?
After we got married, we moved near my husband's home in Florida.
What? Seriously? What the hell am I going to do?
Well, first of all, you're nuts to be asking your ex from 7 years ago for help.
But I was only...
But, well, you know, stop. If you got time to hem and haw, go down to the unemployment office and find a job. "7 years ago after we broke up, I was shocked by his nonchalant living in la-la land attitude. I didn't figure he would be even further along than I realized. I heard that he had no choice but to contact his folks. When he met them, he apparently mentioned my name. His mom later called my parents and... Evidently, she asked my mom to help her son so if I had an ounce of love left for him. But my dad, hearing about the whole thing from me, went off on her, explaining all the pain and hassle he caused me. Later, my folks got a call from them apologizing for their outburst. I heard that he was now living with his uncle, whom it turns out is a football coach at a local high school. Currently, he's working some physical demanding job and getting a little sense knocked into him.